Hey, Warren from Rubber Boom Media here. You're likely reading this in here today because you got a pesticide flag. I'm not going to use the word inadvertently, but under your impressions, likely not justified for your product. I've been seeing this all over the place. People selling natural wooden toys, and Amazon's algorithm has a particular nitpicky way of flagging these things. So I'm going to help you with that today. You're going to find out today how to pass the test and remove that pesticide ban. I'm going to give you all the answers and everything you need to do to pass the test. So just watch this short video. There'll be information at the bottom of the video on a link on how to do that with the answers for the test. So here we go. So I'm going to put a link in the video here. This is the post we wrote on how to actually clear the test. So it even gives you all the answers for the test, which is awesome. What I'd encourage you to look at teaching yourself is like why it happened. So if you come into Amazon as an example, I've got a link in the blog post to this page. But if you kind of read this and it gets kind of a little bit hard to understand, but you're most likely falling into this particular area here. Terms. These are terms being used in people's listings today. I've had it for some of my own products, some of my clients' products, where you use something like the term non-toxic, and even though in our language non means like it's not toxic, that's a language that flags their algorithms as the product potentially making pesticidal claims. Okay, so there's language in here that you'll see, other things like antimicrobial, things like that. There's tons and tons of different examples. So this will give you a little bit more information on it, but more importantly, how to pass the test. So in the post that I'm going to share here, we go into that. We provide the link to that page. But then we give you the answers, okay, for the test. So what you're going to do is you need to be logged into Seller Central. So make sure you're logged into Seller Central. And then you're going to go and click this Amazon pesticide course link. And that's going to take you to this page, okay? So you're going to be inside Seller Central. You can see that you're inside Seller Central here, okay? And you're just going to go through and follow the test. So it's going to take you through all these different modules. You're just going to have to listen to it. Once you get somewhere on the welcome page, if I hit next, it's going to go in and it's going to start going to the next module 2. Okay.
This course contains audio.
So it just keeps going through. But when you get down into module 1 and you get into the question for module 1, it's going to ask you the questions, and that's where in the blog we've actually given the answers. So question number 1 is actually false. So you literally can just plow through this test. You can literally just plow through this test here and be able to answer it really quickly, get the certification, and then go back to Amazon and request approval to sell the product. This is a much better approach than spending countless days and weeks with Amazon support arguing that your product isn't a pesticide. It's just easier to get the test approval done that teaches and tells Amazon that you understand how to market and sell pesticidal products, and then your product won't be flagged anymore. And you'll likely still be able to use some of that language, and you won't have issues most likely when you're adding new products along these lines too. But this should speed that up for you. I hope you find that totally helpful and save tons of time and headache. And if you're having trouble selling on Amazon, just click our request quote button and we can have a free, consultation, hear what you're up to. Amazon can be pretty difficult. Take care.